Hey Shiwa, how's it going? So today we're going to be doing the Kara no Kyokai revival grinding for Japanese version. Ain't that swell, huh? Even though we already did the English version. Oh, thank God I turned off the comments on screen. Otherwise, you of all people. And I didn't mean to like put this up so late though. Alright, so this is the skeleton, and I don't know what this is, so... So if we're gonna get the skeleton one... Perfect timing, huh? Because you were bored? I mean, I was supposed to start the stream at like 9 o'clock, but I got lost track of time because I was playing Candy Crush. I mean, I don't know what's fun about that game, but I was playing that and I lost track of time. Sorry for the stuttering. I lost track of time. I was saying, wait a second, what time is it? Looked on, it said 10. It said 10:19. I'm like, oh crap. So yeah. I actually kind of missed that. So what I'm going to be doing is that I'm going to be grinding on JP on my Japanese account. And we're going to get enough tickets and we're going to see if we're going to get what's her name? Asuka Fujimura? I think that's her name. No, her name's not Asuka Fujimura. I mean, I know her. Oh, Fujino. I know it's. I always get Fujimura and Fuji. Oh, Asagami Fujino. That's her name. I don't know. I get the names mixed up. Asagami, Asuka, Fujimura, Fujino. I think it's the pronunciation and how I like get the wording wrong with the names. I try my best not to get the names mixed up, but even if I do, I know that I'm talking about the same person, but you guys wouldn't know if I'm going to be talking about the same person. Hey Haro, yes, I'm going to be collecting bones. Because I really want to have Ragyo Shiki on my JP account. Stop basing up your attacks. You're gonna die anyway. Actually, no. There we go. There we go. I love my Elizabeth Brave so much. I really love her. Ah, this soundtrack. This soundtrack is gonna be the death of me. You know what's funny is because while I was listening to some Cardi B, I actually was listening to like the soundtrack for Kara no Kyokai, and all of a sudden I'd like just fell asleep. Like for like a good 20 minutes. Because I was so immersed in the song. Oh, it's okay, Shiwa. I mean, well, what would you rather have? Elf Queen or the Lolly? Best girl or best lolly? I mean, Jack is really good for crit star generation. But honestly though, I'm with you. I want Semiramis. I didn't have no 4-star, spook me, nothing. All I had was 3 stars. And they scared me. And Amakusa is so sad and lonely now because I can't have him anymore. Well, how big is your arts team? You were listening to Nier Automaton soundtracks. While you were listening to some Nier Automaton, I was listening to some Devilman Crybaby. Unfortunately, though, the more I listen to the soundtrack, the more I cry because of that last episode. But of course, I listened to the theme song. Like, I replayed the theme song over and over again to immerse myself in some Devilman goodness. I mean, I didn't know that Devilman Crybaby even came out because all I saw was memes of the Devilman song, but then all of a sudden the Devilman song sounded more upbeat and modern. I'm like, what? Wait a second. Something ain't right. Until I check like my Netflix, because that's the first place I go on to see if there's like new anime coming out. And lo and behold, Devilman Crybaby was on there. Yes. And no, I do not have a problem with Merlin for your Hokusai Emiya team. And yes, Hato, that was a good Devil May Cry reference you did right there. That's a bad idea if you let somebody like watch a show with you, especially Devilman. Devilman is not a show you would like to rewatch, because that gets you traumatized. I remember watching like the OVA version of Devilman. It was cringy, especially in the English version was cringy. But oh boy. Oh hey Cap, you're back from the dead. How nice. And yes, Fujino is a good arts servant. Unfortunately though, I don't have her, and I'm not planning on like roll for her since I am regaining my quartz from Semiramis. Stop it, Death. You know it wasn't you know that I wouldn't do that intentionally. But you's a good friend. You are real in my eyes. Shiwa, once you watch Devilman, what foreshadowing is there? God forbid. I care for you, Cap. I care for you very much. You're a good friend. Okay. Now just talking about Devilman makes me want to put on like the soundtrack. Let's just make sure that... Hold up. No. No. Mickey. What was more foreshadowing? The fact that Akira became Devilman, or the fact that Rio was gay for Akira? Because we all know that Rio was definitely gay for Akira since childhood. I ship it. I ship Rio and Akira, and I ship Akira with Miki. Ah! Spelled it wrong. Oh, did you hear the Caleb Hiles English cover for the Devilman theme song? It was so good. I was like, I wonder who's gonna make an English cover out of this. And lo and behold, it was Caleb. I was so happy. Trying to type this. It's hard to type with a remote. Oh, and just so you know, I really do want a season 3, to be honest. Fucked up as I expected. Caleb Hiles, and I know I might be saying his name wrong, but he's a singer on YouTube who does covers for anime, games, and he did an English cover for the Devilman theme song. And honestly, it was actually really cool. Oh, speaking of that, actually, we're gonna play the Japanese version because I love that. Yes. And I'm actually playing it now. There's a jazz cover for it as well. Da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da. あれはデビルマン、デビルマン。うなきにものの名を歌け、すべての姿たわる男。このジョンパー、デビルからちぎるに、デビルビームくるがび、デビルヒーターに作ろうぜ。あとばわしから生き続けた。生を君のデビルマンデビルマン E Oh, great. I need to kill more skeletons. I couldn't get the song out for about a month. Devilman, Devilman. Honestly, I'm really glad. I'm really glad. Now that I think about it, I'm glad that they remade this series. But I hope that this teaches like other people who does anime that when you try to remake a series, try modernizing it or try like something to be appropriate for the art style and try your best. Like Hunter x Hunter was a really good adaptation it did had a bit of problems with it, especially with the story revolving around like Greed Island and the Chimera Ant arc. And the manga is still in hiatus because the mangaka is sick. I heard he was hospitalized. So they're trying their best to they're trying to make sure that he recovers in time and see if he can finish it or not. Because it'll be really sad if he didn't finish it, but he needs that rest because I can see that stress is getting to him a lot with that. I really like the Grandman as an anime. That's 50-50. I like the concept and the character designs, and I really like the music and the soundtrack. Unfortunately though, the latest season I didn't really like, and I stopped reading the manga for various reasons, but I think it was getting too repetitive. But that's just my opinion. It was still a good show, I'm not gonna lie. I would recommend it, but for the later on in the season, like if you're reading like the manga, try your best to just read it all the way through if you can. Who is that? Who is that? Can it be the devil, the villain man, the villain man? I do watch most of the dub. I think I didn't watch the Japanese dub because Alan's voice actor, I mean, his Japanese voice like irritated me a lot because it reminds me a bit of Goku's Japanese voice. I'm like, ugh. It was just hard just to be with it. But honestly, his voice, the VA for Alan is not too bad. I almost thought Hassan pulled up a middle finger. Jesus. You know what's funny? I did start reading the Black Clover manga. And you know what else is not funny? I watched the anime. And you know what else is not so funny at all? Hearing Asta's voice. His voice was ear-wrenching. Like, I keep on seeing memes of it all across my feeds on YouTube. I'm like, is his voice really that annoying? And yes, Tom Habercorn does make a good VA for Alan. Does Todd do any other voices other than Alan? Because I know he does other voices. Just like say a name of a character or something and I would recognize it. Oh, he's Ling? Oh, I didn't know that. Now that you think about it, Ling does sound closely like, Alan. Huh. Small world. Kaji Yuki. Huh. Huh. I'll look him up later for Kaji Yuki. But you know, an anime that I surprisingly am starting to watch this year was not only Devilman Crybaby, but was also, ooh, he's the voice for Eren? That explains why his vocal cords are so messed up every time he does Eren's voice. God bless him. Like, when you do a character with a raspy and high-pitched voice, you're bound to drink a lot of lemon water. I know this because the voice actor who does Bakugo must have need, like, eat 10 packs of lemons. What other anime have I been watching? I think it was just Devilman. I'm actually watching Kakegurui for, even though it was the anime of 2017, I'm watching it in 2018. I'm not very good at keeping up with seasonal anime. It's very funny how Bakugo's voice actor is the same as Accelerators. I'm like, wait a second, Accelerators, that's you? Why are you not in universities? Why are you not in Academy City, killing everybody in your wake with your seismic abilities? It's beautiful how they cast him in that role for Bakugo. But you know what else that I like about Accelerator's VA is that he also plays as one of the assassins here on FGO. And you already know who it is. If you don't know who it is, oh, ho, ho, ho. It's a little assassin that we all know from Epic of Remnant. Pronto, don't mess with me. Gunvault. I don't play much of the Gunvault games, so I know who Gunvault is, but I don't play much of the games. Sadly. Oh no, I want to see this Noble Phantasm. This is actually one of my favorite Noble Phantasms of this game. It's like, it's so majestic. You gotta watch it for yourselves. I gotta wait for the thing to load. So beautiful. Everybody's keep on asking me to use their servants. Especially you, Cap. And this is my favorite. And actually, this is my favorite Noble Phantasm. My top 10 favorite Noble Phantasms, this would be ranked as number 8 or 7. Mostly 7. Because basically, you get hit by bunnies with punching gloves, and they throw like mini spiritual spirit bombs at you. They look like the color of the tricks. It's the Tricks rabbits. That's all they are. Eyes on me. I need water. Nah. Neck. Can I have some apple juice with some apple cider and apple pie with some apple what was that? With some Granny Smith water ice? Ah, I forgot this was on low speed. You don't know what it's like to tread away in a puddle of shame. My mom bought me these Japanese rice crackers. They're really good. And she got them from this Asia market down at 69th Street. You may not know where that is, but that's in a part of Philly that many people would not find. But yeah, it's this Asian market around this place called 69th Street in Philly. And they have all these fresh foods. I've never been there before, but my mom bought me the Japanese rice cake crackers, and they're really delicious. It was really nice. It tasted really good. For some reason, it tasted good with peanut butter. Pre-made fish cake. I tasted a fish cake, but I never tasted a pre-made fish cake. Sounds yum. Now I feel hungry now. I bet it tastes like really good. A pre-made fish cake. I did taste a crab cake with mango sauce and spinach with like little bit of pepper. That was really good. I really love mochi. Like, mochi is so good. Because mochi is so good. And I got some mochi, like, in my freezer. My grandmother bought me some, and she bought like 12. Right now there's like 3 left. I think one's coconut, one's tangerine, and the other one is like strawberry. I am not a lewd person. I mean, not anymore. I mean, the reason why I say not anymore is because, what can you do when you grow up? you'll search up things on the internet. You're like, oh, that looks cool, but then you go too deep into the internet and you'll question your sanity. Trust me, I know. That's why all I do whenever I'm like on my phone or on my laptop, I'm like, play some computer games and be on my way. The green tea mochi tastes really good. And for fish cake on soup, never tried that before. Ah! Video output low. No, don't do this to me. Ah! Alright, well, let me see if it's still... Okay, so due to my video output, I'm going to be ending this live stream I'm going to be ending this live stream because I don't want to, like, mess up where I am now. So, I'll see you guys tomorrow if I ever do, like, a double upload or not. So, I'll see you guys. So, good night, everybody. Kuchulian likes Archeco because he is gay for Emiya. That is all I can tell you. If it looks like an Emiya, if it acts like an Emiya, then you're gay for the Emiya. Unless you want it to be a Mama Emiya. Good night, everybody.